week we talked about last week we talked about equal groups and repeated addition. This week we focus on two other strategies. The first one we're going to look at is number lines. So we're going to be looking at number lines with multiplication. And when we look at a number line, the students have to be able to read the number line and write the expression that goes with it. You can have them practice drawing them, but they really don't have to draw them unless they want to. If that's a strategy they prefer. Some of them do like the number line better than the other ways. So let's go ahead and look at a number line. So I have a number line up here. We're going to figure out what multiplication equation goes with this number line. So the way we do it is kind of like equal groups. Whoops. And but we're gonna, instead of saying groups, we're gonna do jumps of. So it's gonna be blank jumps of blank, and then get our answer. So when the students are doing it, they're gonna do that, and they're gonna write the equation. That's what they're gonna have to find, the equation or their expression, whichever it asks for. This means the same thing. So when they see the first line, it's gonna mean number of jumps. Oops, I spelled jumps correctly. The second one is going to mean how big are the jumps. So how big are the jumps? And the last one is the answer, so where the jumps end. So the last one is where the jumps end. So let's go ahead and solve this problem. I'm going to change the color, do yellow. So first we're going to count the number of jumps because that's the first one. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we have 5 jumps. And a good thing to remember is when the arrow is on the right side, it's going to be multiplication, because when we do division, the arrow is going to be at the left side, it's going to end on 0. So 5 jumps. Then we have to figure out how big each jump is. The easiest way to do that is to look at the first jump and where it ended at. So our first jump ended on 3. So that means each jump is going to be worth 3. So 5 jumps of 3. Then we're going to look at our last jump. So we're going to go all the way to our last jump and figure out where it ended at. So our last jump ended at 15. So we have 5 jumps of 3 equals 15. So 5 times 3 equals 15. So that's how you do the number line problems. We'll go ahead and do one more. That way you guys can see how to do it one more time. Let me delete this one. Let me grab a new one really quick. Alright, so let's look at another one. So they might have a number line that doesn't have everything numbered, so they might actually have to look at the numbers and figure it out first. So this one might be a little bit more difficult, but the first thing we're going to do is count our number of jumps. So I have 1, whoops, that did not go where I wanted to go. I don't want to mess anyone up. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So I have 4 jumps this time. But the weird thing about this number line is it's not completely numbered, so I have to figure out where my first jump ends. So it starts at 0. I got to make sure that these are all worth 1. So let's make sure when I get to 10, I counted 10 lines. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Perfect. So now I just got to see what number goes right here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So each hop is going to be worth 6. So if I can count it again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, it would have ended on 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 would have ended on 18. And then 6 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 would have ended on 24. So now I can finish filling out my answer. So 4 jumps of 6. The last one ended on 24. So 4 times 6 equals 24. If you guys have any questions on how to read a number line and figure out the equation, please let me know.